Kate, the Future Queen. By Kate Nicholl. Epilogue. The birth of Prince George of Cambridge, now the third in line to the throne, heralds a new future for the monarchy. Together, William and Kate have secured the lineage of succession, a fourth living generation of the House of Windsor. They are also writing the future history of the monarchy. Kate has proved to be a priceless ambassador for the royal family, and now she has fulfilled the ultimate role by producing an heir. Not since the births of Princes William and Harry has there been such strong interest in the arrival of a royal baby, and though, in the end, their first child wasn't the little girl to rewrite royal history, the arrival of the baby prince destined to become King George VII is a historic occasion. As they make the seismic transition to parenthood, William and Kate face the same steep learning curve of any new mother and father. In addition, however, they have a greater challenge: how to raise their baby as ordinary within the goldfish bowl of royalty. There are, of course, dangers of becoming too normal and informal, the risk of tarnishing the tradition of this unique institution, but one imagines that under the Queen's tutelage and the guidance of William's enlightened father, the couple will strike the right balance. The greatest obstacle to the Cambridge family is undoubtedly the thorny issue of privacy, for there is an unprecedented interest in Kate and William, and now Prince George, which will only magnify as the years pass. Just as William's life has been chronicled, so too will his son's. There will be a fascination in everything: his first tooth and first steps, his early years in the nursery, his first day at school, and far beyond. Living at Kensington Palace in London, the family is likely to have a more public life than the relatively quiet life William and Kate led pre-baby in Anglesey. The couple is fiercely protective of their private lives, but Prince George has been born into a digital age where smartphones are ubiquitous and daily life is charted on social networking sites. Fortunately, both William and Kate are sufficiently media-savvy and no doubt have been looking to secure an agreement with the British media that grants restricted access to their lives and their son in return for peace and privacy the rest of the time. As they showed on their wedding day, William and Kate have their own way of doing things, and this will pave the way for the future. Once they are in residence in apartment 1A in Kensington Palace, the wheels of change will be set in motion. The couple's team of courtiers and press aides has already relocated to Kensington Palace, where a new court has been established. Prince Harry will be living next door, but the couple will have to make do without their trusted private secretary, Jamie Lowther Pinkerton, who is retiring, marking the end of an era. Over the years, Prince Charles has privately campaigned for a slimmed-down monarchy, and now William and Kate are at the forefront of this new streamlined House of Windsor. The royal family signifies tradition, stability, and continuity in an age of flux and media proliferation, but it must also continue to modernize in order to survive. Its future is under scrutiny not just here in Great Britain, where Scotland will next year vote on a referendum to become independent, but within the Commonwealth. Indeed, elsewhere in the world monarchies have collapsed, perceived as costly and anachronistic. The royal family's historic right to reign is no longer a given, its existence must be justified, together with its cost to the taxpayer. It is largely because of the Queen, who has ensured the gradual evolution of the royal family, that the British monarchy is still a much-loved institution, as was evident from her Diamond Jubilee celebrations. William and Kate have the power and potential to cement the monarchy's future. They are respected the world over and have helped ensure that the royal family will continue on as one of Great Britain's most coveted assets. With the Duke of Edinburgh's cutting back on royal duties and the Queen's recent decision to scale back her overseas travel, William and Kate will be expected to carry out more official engagements than ever before. The 2-year grace period the Queen granted the couple from full-time royal duties after their wedding is over, and they must now accept a future of royal service. There is talk of an overseas trip in 2014, possibly to Australia and New Zealand, and if this happens, it seems inevitable that they will take Prince George with them, just as Diana and Charles took the 9-month-old William when they, too, visited the Southern Hemisphere as new parents in 1983. There is, according to well-placed sources, some pressure on William to give up his career as a search and rescue force pilot in order to fulfill his obligations to Queen and country. He now has a life-changing decision to make. So far, William has resisted the pressure, determined to forge a career independent of his birthright. But now he is a father, and there is a genuine need for him to join his own father as a shadow king alongside Queen Elizabeth II. Although they plan to do things their way, William and Kate appreciate that they must also respect tradition. Later this year, their baby, potentially a future head of the Church of England, will be christened by the Archbishop of Canterbury. Unlike past royal generations, however, he will go to a local nursery rather than be educated by governesses and will go to school, like his father. Before then, there will likely be stroller walks in Kensington Park Gardens and trips to the nearby shops, which Diana so enjoyed making with her sons. Of course, there will be holidays at Balmoral in Scotland and Christmases at Sandringham, but Prince George will probably spend just as much time with his grandparents in Bucklebury as he will in royal residencies. William promised Kate's parents before they were married that they would always be a part of their lives, and he has been true to his word. The Middletons have been more warmly embraced than any other in-laws. There is little doubt that Kate has brought much-needed vibrancy and a freshness to the House of Windsor. She has charisma and the ability to connect with people from all walks of life. Prince George of Cambridge has been born into wealth and heritage. He has a loving and dedicated father who has a clear vision of what the monarchy should represent, and a thoroughly modern mother who has embraced her new role as a member of the royal family, while injecting her own unique brand of warmth. If William and Kate strike a balance between informality and royal tradition, Prince George will have the very best of both worlds, a life of royal privilege, coupled with the same loving and ordinary family upbringing that Kate enjoyed and William always wanted. That will surely be a winning combination in his future role as King of the United Kingdom.